Hello, English learners! Welcome back to Smart Learning Pod. I'm David, and with me is my good friend,
Lisa. Hi, everyone. We're so happy to see you again. Today, we're unlocking a secret that every learner dreams about: how to think in English and speak with confidence.
Yes, imagine this. You're in a conversation, words just flow naturally, and you don't have to translate in your head anymore. Sounds amazing, right?
Exactly. And that's what we'll teach you step by step in this lesson. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you never miss powerful English learning tips.
All right then, let's jump in, because today might just change the way you learn English forever.
Yeah, exactly, David.
Let's start with the most important step to speak English confidently. Stop translating in your mind.
Exactly. Many learners first translate everything from their native language. For example, they want to say, I want to read a book. And they think word by word, I want to read a book. This makes speaking slow and stressful.
The key is to think directly in English. Your brain can form sentences naturally if you practice enough. When your brain thinks in English, speaking becomes faster and more fluent.
Here's a practical exercise. Look around you and name objects in English: table, chair, window, computer. Then make small sentences. This is a chair. I am sitting on the chair. That is a window. Repeat them several times in your mind.
You can also describe your daily routine in English. For example, I am brushing my teeth, I am eating breakfast, I am going outside. Using small sentences every day trains your brain to think directly in English.
Another tip is to speak to yourself aloud or silently. Narrate your actions. I am opening the door. I am drinking water. I am reading a book. This links thinking and speaking and makes it easier to speak with confidence.
Here's a challenge. Pick 5 to 10 sentences about your daily life and think them in English without translating. For example, I am cooking lunch, I am checking my phone, I am writing an email. Spend 10 minutes daily on this exercise.
It's okay to make mistakes in your mind. Focus on fluency first, perfection later. Every time you practice, your brain becomes faster at forming English thoughts.
Stop translating and start thinking in English. When your brain adapts, words will come naturally and confidence will increase.
Practice daily, be patient, and you'll see amazing results. Mastering this step lays the foundation for fluency, pronunciation, and natural conversation.
Now that you've started thinking in English, the next step is to build an English environment around you. This is very important for fluency.
Yes, immersing yourself in English helps your brain get used to thinking in English automatically. For example, you can watch English TV shows, YouTube videos, or listen to English podcasts every day.
Start with simple content. Children's shows or short English lessons are perfect because they use easy sentences and clear pronunciation. Try to watch 15 to 20 minutes every day.
Another tip is to read simple English books, articles, or even captions on social media. While reading, don't translate. Try to understand directly in English. For example, if you see the sun is shining brightly, imagine it in your mind instead of translating word by word.
Label objects in your home in English. Put sticky notes on things like door, window, refrigerator, mirror. Every time you see them, say the English word silently or aloud. This constant exposure trains your brain naturally.
Also, try narrating your daily activities in English. For example, I am making tea. I am opening the fridge. I am writing a message. Doing this daily strengthens your English thinking and speaking skills.
Here's the challenge. Spend at least 30 minutes today immersed in English. Watch a short video, read an article, or describe your surroundings. Try to understand everything in English without translating. Even small steps count.
Another tip is to change your phone or computer language to English. This forces your brain to process information directly in English every time you use technology.
You can also use English songs. Listen and try to sing along. Pay attention to phrases and pronunciation. This is fun and very effective.
Remember, the goal is to surround yourself with English as much as possible. The more your brain is exposed, the faster it adapts. Immersion makes thinking and speaking English feel natural.
Yes, combine watching, reading, listening, and speaking. This complete English environment helps your brain automatically switch to English, making your communication smooth and confident.
Practice daily, stay consistent, and soon your brain will start thinking in English naturally. This is the foundation of fluency and confidence.
Now that you're thinking in English and building an English environment, the next step is to speak out loud every day. This links your thinking directly to speaking.
Exactly. Many learners think in English but hesitate to speak. Speaking out loud trains your mouth, tongue, and brain to work together. It also boosts confidence.
Start with simple sentences. For example, narrate your daily routine. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm cooking lunch. I'm walking outside. Say them aloud. Your brain will connect English thoughts to spoken words.
You can also describe what you see around you. For example, the sky is blue, the cat is sleeping, the table is clean. Try to speak clearly and slowly. Don't worry about mistakes.
Here's a practical exercise. Pick 10 sentences about your day. Speak them out loud at least twice a day. Repeat often. For example, I'm opening the fridge. I'm checking my phone. I'm reading a book. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
Another tip, record yourself while speaking. Listen back and notice your pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Listening helps you improve faster.
You can also practice with a friend or language partner. Even short conversations like, "How are you today?" or "What are you doing?" help train your brain to respond in English quickly.
Yes, another fun technique is shadowing. Listen to a short English audio or video and try to repeat immediately after the speaker, copying pronunciation and rhythm. This improves fluency and builds confidence.
Remember, speaking out loud daily is the bridge between thinking and confident speaking. Thinking in English alone is not enough. You must practice speaking actively.
Also, don't worry if you sound slow or make mistakes at first. Everyone starts there. With consistent practice, your words will flow naturally and confidently.
Here's a challenge for today. Speak at least 5 to 10 sentences out loud. Narrate your actions or describe objects around you. Do this every day for at least 10 to 15 minutes. It will make a huge difference in just a few weeks.
Yes, speaking out loud every day, even for a few minutes, gradually builds fluency, improves pronunciation, and boosts your confidence. It's a habit that will change your English speaking forever.
Now that you're speaking out loud daily, the next step is to strengthen your brain with mental English exercises and improve your vocabulary.
Yes, the more words and phrases you know, the easier it becomes to think and speak in English naturally. Mental exercises train your brain to form sentences automatically.
Here's a simple exercise. Label objects in your house in English. For example, door, window, mirror, refrigerator. Every time you see them, say the English word silently or aloud. This constant exposure helps your brain recognize English instantly.
Another great exercise is mental narration. Imagine your day in English before it happens. For example, I will wake up at 7 a.m. I will eat breakfast. I will read my English book. This prepares your brain to think in English all day long.
You can also use a vocabulary notebook. Every day, write down 5 to 10 new words or phrases. Use them in sentences immediately. For example, I learned a new word today. Amazing. Sentence, this is an amazing book. Practice regularly to remember better.
Try another fun activity, mental conversations. Imagine talking to someone in English. ask and answer questions in your mind. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. And you? This helps your brain react faster in real conversations.
Also, use English thoughts while walking or traveling. Describe what you see around you. The sun is shining, the car is red, the dog is running. Even small sentences strengthen your brain and build fluency.
Another tip is use flashcards for new vocabulary. Write the English word on one side and a picture or definition on the other. Review them daily and make sentences with those words. This improves memory and recall.
Remember, the goal is automatic thinking in English. The more you practice these exercises, the more naturally words and sentences will come when speaking.
Yes, combine mental exercises, vocabulary building, and daily speaking. This will create a strong foundation for fluency, confidence, and natural English conversations.
Here's your challenge. Today, label 10 objects around you, narrate your next 30 minutes in English mentally, and learn 5 new words. Practice these steps every day for better results.
Consistency is the key. Even 10 to 15 minutes of mental exercises and vocabulary practice daily can dramatically improve your English thinking and speaking skills over time.
Now that you've been thinking, speaking, and building vocabulary in English, it's time for real-life practice and boosting your confidence.
Yes, practicing in real-life situations is crucial. Speaking English in front of others or using it in daily life helps your brain respond quickly and naturally.
Start small. Talk to yourself in English about your daily routine. For example, I am making tea. I am opening the fridge. I am writing a message. This might feel silly at first, but it trains your brain to link thoughts to words.
Another tip is to find a language partner or friend who speaks English. Even 5 to 10 minutes of conversation daily is very helpful. Ask simple questions like, "How are you today? What are you doing?" Respond naturally in English.
You can also practice ordering food, asking for directions, or greeting people in English in real-life situations. Even small interactions build your confidence and make speaking more natural.
Yes, and don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The key is to keep speaking. Confidence grows only when you practice regularly.
Here's another technique. Record short conversations or your daily thoughts in English. Listen back and notice your pronunciation and fluency. This helps identify areas to improve and tracks your progress.
Shadowing is also very effective. Listen to a short audio or video in English and repeat immediately after the speaker. Try to match their pronunciation, speed, and intonation. This makes your speaking more natural.
Practice also includes thinking in English under pressure. For example, imagine someone asks you a question. What do you like to eat? Try to answer instantly in English without translating.
Yes, real-life practice is about using English actively in everyday situations. Speak, listen, and respond in English as much as possible. This builds fluency and confidence over time.
Here's your challenge for today. Have a 5 to 10-minute conversation in English with yourself, a friend, or even online. Record it if possible. Listen back and notice improvements.
Remember, confidence grows gradually. The more you practice in real-life situations, the easier it becomes to think, speak, and interact in English naturally.
It's time to wrap up everything and give you final tips for confidence.
Yes, the most important thing is consistency. Daily practice, even for a short time, makes a huge difference over weeks and months.
Let's review the key steps. First, stop translating in your mind. Think directly in English. Second, build an English environment by watching videos, listening to podcasts, reading, and labeling objects.
Third, speak out loud daily. Narrate your actions, describe surroundings, and record yourself. Fourth, do mental exercises and vocabulary practice to strengthen your brain and improve fluency.
Fifth,
Practice in real-life situations and use English actively with friends, in stores, or even online. These steps gradually build confidence and natural speaking ability.
Here are some final tips to boost confidence even faster. First, don't fear mistakes. Every mistake is a learning step. Speak freely even if you make errors.
Second, set small goals. For example, speak 5 to 10 sentences daily without stopping. Then increase gradually. Small achievements motivate you and build confidence.
Third, visualize yourself speaking fluently. Imagine having a conversation in English and feeling confident. Your brain starts preparing for it, making it easier when you actually speak.
Fourth, celebrate progress. Record your voice weekly and listen to improvements. You'll see how far you've come, and this boosts your motivation.
Finally, stay consistent and patient. Fluency doesn't happen overnight, but daily practice, immersion, and speaking exercises will make English thinking and speaking natural over time.
Here's a challenge. Combine everything you've learned today. Think in English, speak out loud, do mental exercises, and practice in real-life situations for at least 30 minutes.
Yes, by doing this every day, your brain will automatically switch to English, your confidence will grow, and speaking fluently will become easier than ever.
Remember, fluency is a journey. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and your English will improve step by step.
Absolutely. Stay motivated, use these techniques daily, and soon speaking English confidently will become a natural habit. Keep learning, keep speaking, and enjoy the process. And see you in the next episode.